Alright. Greetings and salutations, friends. Charles has returned. Yes. Marvelous Monday to one and all. My name is, of course, Charles Quasar Banks, and I'd like to welcome you back to another playthrough of Dark Souls Remastered. Yes, it is time. I have been playing Elden Ring and sundry games for far too long. It is about time that we actually come back to the one game that started it all for me in my Souls journey. I did not play Demon Souls first. Nay, I did not know Demon Souls existed. But yea, I played Dark Souls probably back in 2013, if I remember correctly, maybe 2012, right after it came out. And I did not know what I was getting into, or that I would be so obsessed with it so many years later. But welcome back, Palikol and Kibishi Suri, my friends. Also, Palikol, you get golf claps for being the first chatter in the chat. Congrats to you. Alrighty then, let's get the game going, shall we? Dark Souls Remastered is the #1 voted game out of the 3 that I had you all vote on last month. At the end of last month. And, yes, that is what I shall be playing first. The next thing we'll be playing is... where is that list? Either way, there is Warhammer 40k Inquisitor, the ARPG Diablo-like game that I'm very excited to try out, as well as Dragon's Dogma. We'll be playing all of those before we play another Souls-like. Or we'll alternate between Dark Souls, Warhammer, Dark Souls, Dragon's Dogma. That is the plan. Kibishizori, hello. Amadeo, hello. And Xanadu Peach, hello to you as well. 3 of my dear VIPs and Federalists have come, and I am grateful to you all. How do you do, Palicole, Kibishizori, Amadeo, Xanadu? Thanks for watching. Let's turn off the music and get the PS5 up and running. Golden Guy is closing in on that VIP status. Just you wait. Just you wait, Henry Higgins, just you wait. You'll be sorry, but your tears will be too late. Yeah, also, this is a very late stream for a gaming stream, afternoon gaming stream. Usually I start at least half an hour earlier, but the electricity was out this morning, so I wasn't able to get to the Bible reading in time, and so this had to be pushed back as well. I hope nobody minds too much. Yes, I'm waiting for you, Golden Guy. Waiting for you to catch up. Let's see. Browser source is on. All the blurps are live. Yes. Okay, let's get right to the PS5 so I can see what I'm doing. Yes, the electricity went out, so PS5 turned off improperly. Hopefully I lose nothing. Good. Goodbye, Middle Ages music. And hello, PS5! Yay! We're on. Doing well, pretty tired though. Only have 3 more days of work until you have several weeks off, part of which will be parental leave. Oh, I see. 3 weeks off. Nice. Seasonal and parental reasons. Well, Palicole, I pray your Christmas is blessed. Mega blessed. And your child? And waifu. There it is. Dark Souls Remastered. 75% progress in that. 82% progress in Elden Ring. How do I have more progress in Elden Ring than Dark Souls 1? I suppose there are several trophies hidden behind multiplayer. Covenants in Dark Souls 1 that I have not messed with. But here we go. My favorite game of the Souls series. Basically. Thank you. My wife keeps thinking she's going into labor. She is not yet, though. Can only imagine the feeling. That's rough. Being constantly debated. That does seem to happen to every pregnant woman, however. How do you know until you know, you know? You don't know. Alright, get ready to have your eardrums popped. That always happens. Start game in offline mode, as always. New game! Here. Shape. Spear. Yes. We have the jokes here, ladies and gentlemen. Warrior is indeed the class that has the most stats for a spear. Spears are basically quality weapons that focus more on dexterity than strength. So we'll have to start with that. Just like every new feeling or pain sparks the question of, am I going into labor now? Yeah. It's a good question. When you know, you'll know, you know? It's the only way to know. But yeah, welcome back also to Golden Guy, the golden boy of Twitch. Palicole and Golden Guy are both streamers and pals of yours truly. That's what you're hoping? What if you're just sitting there one day and just... Did I spill water? What has happened? I don't know. Let's not go to the hospital and check that out. Oh, I would love to start with night. But the stats are all wrong for it. This is my favorite armor set in Souls as well, just about. There are some other more interesting armor sets out there, but this one is just so classic and so shiny. So shiny. Honestly, I would love that kind of sign at this point. I know. Well, if the water breaks, then the water breaks. Master Key is my favorite way to play this game. It just opens up so much more of the game. I think I'm gonna go with Tiny Head. Do not ask why. I also want the longest possible nose, because it needs to look like a spear. Far East Traveler is the most friendly looking of all the basic starter default characters. I think Dragon Scholar might have the longest. Go with that. We will have hair. We will indeed have hair. Hello, Mr. B! Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to another Charles Dark Souls Remastered playthrough. How are you? It goes alright. I am not bad at all. Hanging in there, my friend. Always have health issues, but that's normal. That's life. This is Walgreens. I think the color should always be red or green for me, or purple, something interesting. Yeah. always red for me. I suppose not that long until the end of the year, but by that point the wait may be over. Indeed, Golden Guy. We are all with you, Palicole. Morticus, greetings and salutations. Welcome back to the Chill Charles stream of Dark Souls Remastered. This is basically my hairstyle, except without the ponytail. Thinking she'll come early, potentially this week, oh my. No more tomorrow at her next appointment. Well, very good. Let us know how that goes. And thank you, Notorious Garan, for the warm welcome. Welcome back to you. But red is evil. How dare you say that? Of my favorite hair color. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so... What does different mean? Oh, that's the randomizer. I see. No, I like this face, generally. What's the difference between young and old? I'm not sure. The forehead gets flat when you become old, apparently. Or so Dark Souls Remastered would have you think. Wow. Round tones, round tones. If you're masculine, you're always angry and look like a someone that would get in a fight in a pub. Apparently. We'll go partially in the middle. Strong features, always strong features. Let's just look this over again. Yeah, I don't... The hair in this game is... The hair choices are always really strange. Okay, time to customize even more. The eyes. Something is wrong. Something is wrong with the eyes. eye size up. Need to be able to see my enemies. Wow, he is woke. He is awake. Good, you're down visiting your mother at their place for the holidays. Currently in the middle of nowhere right now. Right meow. I don't know why I said that. Well, I hope you're having fun, my dear Mr. B. Word to your mother. Give her all my best blessings. Eye spacing. What does this mean? Oh, I see. Pupil red. How about no red, eh? What is pupil? Are we actually talking about the pupils? Not sure. Iceland. Out. Yes, out. Apparently you can't have wide eyes without also being slanted, so whatever. Eye area. Okay, color. That's all you have. Eyebrow. Brow ridge. Eyebrows, there we are. Density, dense. I like my eyebrows dense. If you get in a fight in a pub, you're a jerk. Just saying. I really enjoyed all the pubs you frequented when you were in England. Yes, everyone who gets in a fight in a public place is definitely jerkish. Whoever starts it, that's the jerk. It's interesting. I've never really dealt with these specific menus in Dark Souls 1. There are so many things you can change. What is changing? It's very, very small changes.
Meatball! Woo! Amazing! Amazing meatball!
That faces you when you realize it's Monday. No! Stefan! Greetings and salutations, my dear Stefan 2202. I mean, this is such a... Okay, it does actually change it. In most Souls games after this, you actually just have choices for what the eyebrows look like. You don't get to mess with them so much. So I appreciate this menu. Oh, lower brow as well? That's a thing? Okay. Interesting. Upper brow. Oh! Hello, Matt Smith. Yeah, dense. Dense. So strange. So strange. And then... Is it mouth? That has the... Or jaw. Beard! There it is. There's nothing like a beard in this game. Wear a fedora has been redeemed by Notorious Karan. Thank you, Karan, for the Wear a Fedora redemption. The fedora is on. Yes, definitely not the same vibe as a bar here in the United States. That is true. It's only, like, bars that are, like, Irish pub-inspired that generally just end up being simple restaurants that have the same vibe. Maybe not even the same, just less fighty, less gross. Whole beard color, red. And dense. What? I can't even see anything. He just has, like, a very dark face now. Oh, weird. Whole beard, dense. Sideburns, also dense. What? Can everything be dense? Apparently not. Ah, this is so strange. Sure, we'll go with that. Why not? Okay. This is our boy, I suppose. Very manly. Very manly indeed. Oh gosh. None of these hairstyles are becoming. Yep, receding is the best one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. Receding is normal. Hat really suits you. Thank you, Notorious Karen. Thank you very much. Alright, we are ready. Off we go. Looks like an actor from Braveheart. Yeah, indeed. I would agree with that. Warrior, male, master key, tiny head, dragon scholar, receding, red hair. Accept. Here we go.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Okay. Can we?
Genshin Impact. I do not understand
Of ancients,
Russian. Age of Ancients.
the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame.
And tacos?
Nito, the first of the day.
Neato. Everything is burning in a deep hole. Wait, that's my room!
Witch of Izalith,
Seen its future
the
California.
daughters of chaos.
These comments.
Gwyn, the
They're
lord
amazing.
of sunlight, and his faithful knights,
Praise the sun! Praise the sun!
and the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
Everybody forgets about the furtive pygmy.
With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons.
Those are some crazy looking dragons.
Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
A lot of them, anyway.
Thus began the Age of Fire.
Age of Fire. Yeah, wildfires in California.
But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain.
From soft cutscenes are the best. Golden Guy. Understated.
Even now, there are only embers.
Cinematic. Mysterious.
Man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
In my head, I'm putting together so many little pieces of lore from Elden Ring that could connect it together as a prequel to Dark Souls. I think it works. Ah, yes. In-game.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Is it now? I think I turned up the brightness so we could see all the details. I prefer it that way. The contrast and the brightness of Dark Souls Remastered is all borked. It's all messed up. Because of the, I forgot to make the nose into a spear. Well, too late now. Yeah, Dark Souls Remastered added ambient lighting, which did not exist to the same extent before, but it also lost a lot of the original graphics were better, that's all I'm trying to say. They fixed a lot of the FPS issues, and a lot of things. Increased fidelity, as well as the texture mapping, but I think the lighting actually suffers because they tried to make it better and failed. A lot of things like that in the remake, in the remaster, I should say. But yeah, it's an old game, and attempting to upscale and up-res it definitely helped for the walls and things, but not for the lighting, sadly. Forgot what it was like to be slapped with ads. No, golden guy! Hate ads when I watch TV. I feel like there are twice as many ads as there is show to watch. Indeed there is. So, I'm going to be playing this in the way I would have back in the day, which is slow run, reading everything, talking to everyone. You must admit you did not watch the cutscene, skipped the opening cutscene. I mean, if you don't care about the cutscenes, it's okay, but could have missed some very important direction there. You never know. That's why I like From Software cutscenes. They don't overstay their welcome. They're over very quickly, and they generally give you an inkling as to what you will be fighting, what you'll be doing. Hawaii, they do currently have 2 active volcanoes erupting. I actually did not know that. Yeesh! Yeesh! Guess what you're eating? Pineapple pizza? I hope it's pineapple pizza. Mental Midget, Cozy DS1 playthrough. Indeed, my friend. Do you play games with the vertical inverted? Because I can give you a reason why I do. I do not. Why do you do it? Golden Guy, approve. Approve? I approve as well. TV just turned off in dust most of the time because you hate modern TV. Yeah, I mean, what is on there that's worth watching? I don't know. Camera controls. Also, I like the idea that it's the elite knight that went before you that is giving you these
Let's go,
messages.
amigo. Let's go. Okay.
What just happened?
Can we?
Did the game freeze? Did the stream freeze? I know that I am alive still. Oh, the stream froze. What the what? Have to restart the capture card, I think. That's never happened before. Yeah, the game is working on the PS5. I'm moving around. But, yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. Deactivate. Reactivate. Hello? One moment, please. Unexpected technical difficulties. Oh, I hear things. Why do I hear things? Weird. Alright, well, it's back. Huzzah! It didn't crash. Forever. It still works. Thank God. Alright. Oh! So, here we are. Go ahead and do a jump. Yay, we did a jump.
A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Yay! Notorious Karen, thank you. Mr. B, I mean, the stuff you watch online or through streaming services is better than what's on satellite and cable. I think it's a rip-off to any bothering having it in the house at all. You'd be better off just getting everything you watch off the internet these days. It's true. It's true. Okay, so what I was saying is, it's interesting that the elite knight that dropped you the key is apparently the same one who's leaving you the developer messages. Also, I don't have to kill those guys, but I got 40 souls out of that, so yay me. You were blessed to be raised in a household without cable. Never really had the struggles yourself, yes. The only time when I ever indulged in cable or tried to was at hotels. If my family went out on an outing to a hotel, I generally tried to watch things on cable. I remember seeing... I only ever watched, like, Jackie Chan on cable. That was the only way we ever really watched any Jackie Chan anything. So if there was any of that, we would watch that. But most of it was trash, even back then. Or old shows. Rested bonfire to recover HP. Man, even in Dark Souls, the architecture was amazing. What is that item? Oh yeah, we'll be getting up there in the later section. This is the courtyard you look down on later on. Oh my gosh. Ripping Reaper, greetings and salutations, my friend. Welcome back to Charles Chill Channel. We are having struggles with the capture card for some reason. I don't know why. Something's gone off. Hello? Yes, it froze again. I'm not happy, Bob. It's trying. Something is going on. Is it possible that it is overheating? It is possible. It's not that warm back there, though. I don't know what it is, though. Never had this issue. I may have to shut down the stream. I don't know why the stream would be having this trouble. Yeah, I don't think it's the stream either. Okay. Unplugging all of the things and then replugging them, I think might be the answer. Okay, well, it's working again. We'll see how long it works for. Or not. This is bizarre. I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit worried that it is going to turn off again. Maybe not. Well, we are tentatively taking steps in the game. Yeah, I had a chair stream for a bit there. Maybe it's just a connection issue. Unplugging and replugging was the thing. Let's see. Asylum Demon there. Hello, big guy. Also, I never really have noticed, but these are horrifyingly sad-looking dogs. Big dogs as statues. I don't think I ever looked at those in my first playthrough, really. Yeah, back to business as usual, hopefully. Time for that derriere. Not yet. Not yet. If you read the message, it tells you to get away, which is actually very difficult for a new player. Because you're like, get away where? But here. I also love how the music cuts off so fast. You can also get killed here if he jumps at you behind the door, which is very funny. I did actually defeat him with nothing but my fists, right there. In the last playthrough we did, it was the fist playthrough, one of my most legendary accomplishments. Ow. Ow. I'm very proud of that. Alright, how are we doing, everyone? Sorry for those, for that long delay. I pray the Lord God keeps us in good stead with the capture card. Where is kicks only playthrough? I wonder if anyone has ever done that. Your face is funny. Oh wait, that's not nice. I'm sorry. Then why did you say it? Why did you end up saying it? Backstep, roll, yes. Yeah, kicks do not do damage. That's why it would be quite the impossible run. Yeah, that's the item that we were looking at down from the courtyard. Patches probably has. Yeah. I don't think there is anything in this game that allows kicks to do damage. Also, we get the shortcut first. Always. Charles, how would you feel if they remade DS1 from the ground up on current technology? I would be super into that, because they already did that with Demon Souls, and they knocked it out of the park. It was nearly perfect, so I would be super stoked about that.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Hmm? Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
I will.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission.
I have
But
failed.
perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. And thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Estus Flask, ×5.
Oh, and this.
Undead Asylum F2 East Key.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
These messages look really whack compared to the original, I think. Yeah, I love the details. Even Demon Souls, even Dark Souls, the oldest of the lot, all have incredible details that tell a story. The falling leaves tell a story. Here, take this, Mountain Dew. It's an undead favorite. Yes. I tried to counter him just then. I mean, it worked, but there are no counters as such like there are in Elden Ring in this game. Triangle to wield right weapon two-handed. Yes. These are weird things. The kick. Toe kick. That must be painful. Jump attack. And running jump. Resting in bonfires revives enemies. One shot, nice. That is one of the big deals about Demon Souls and Dark Souls. Most people don't even believe that that's the case. Hit me! Ah, I remember how to parry! Parrying is very heavily rewarded in this game because the last boss requires you to parry him or have a really hard time of it. Behind an enemy, critical hit, parry, and riposte. Yes, I know how now already. You have to wait so long in order to parry in this game. The very last second. Where death counter? I have no death counter. No spoilers, but yes. No spoilers. This is a spoiler playthrough for sure. While falling, plunge attack. I should probably heal myself before this. Also, two-hand. Hello! Coming for your face! I don't know how I hit your back when I was aiming for your face. The Asylum Demon is going down. Very quickly. Oh! Well, am okay. Hiya! Yes! Charles wins again! Huzzah! Big Pilgrim's Key and humanity acquired. And 2,000 souls. I almost said runes. Also, we're going to run through this place again and kill everything, just because... why not? Need the levels eventually. Yes, it makes sense in Dark Souls and Demon Souls that enemies come back. In Sekiro, they don't give a little reason for enemies to come back. It's true, it's kind of disappointing. Same thing in Elden Ring, although there is a reason, they don't explain it as well as in this game. In Bloodborne, it can all be understood by... it's a dream. It's all dreams, you know? Going from one dream to another. The power of the old ones are revivifying everyone. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, just go. Yeah, I believe the warrior is the only character class that you start with that starts with a long sword, which is one of my favorite weapons. Just in general, favorite weapons. Backstab? Yes. Hear all the things! The rump hath been vanquished. Pellicle knows how to make messages in Souls games. Chat is death counter. Yes, call me the angel of death. Oh, we got hollow soldier waistcloth. Let's put that bad boy on. It's horrible. Strangely enough, it is incredibly light with the same amount of physical defense and higher poise. How does that make any sense whatsoever? Look at my purple... oh my gosh. Look at my purple knees. We were talking about the bee's knees. Where Pacifist run? I would like to know as well. Also, that would kill me if I jump down there now. So we're not going to do that. What are the old ones? They are aliens from other dimensions, my dear Mr. B. Bloodborne is all about Lovecraftianness. The Lovecraftianness. Your max level on MW2, and you're one of those people that has a golden rocket launcher. Nice, Ripping Reaper. That's fun. The Gilded Launcher. Man with the golden gun, more like the man with the golden boomstick. Heck yes, I can finally do the thing that I've been waiting for. What is that, Hippie Mike? I like the knight, but I grind in the Undead Asylum for the longsword because the broadsword doesn't have the stab, only has the slash. Yes, that is true, that is true. The slash with the longsword is a very nice thing. Although, I would say the broadsword has better damage and better scaling than the longsword. I didn't actually know you could get the longsword from these skelemen. But you can! Don't skip leg day, young undead. Hippie Mike has redeemed poetry reading. Congratulations, Hippie Mike. We'll read that right when I get back to the bonfire. Question. In Soulsborne, is there like a god-creator figure in the games that made the universe and everything in it? In Elden Ring, there is the Greater Will that made everything. In Dark Souls, it's left completely unanswered. Whether or not there is a greater god, creature, creator, being. Completely unaddressed. Oh, did he drop something else? More. Hollow soldier waistcloth. Fine. Great. Thanks a lot. I want to see. Does this actually kill me? Oh, there's a little ledge. Yes, yes. That's how you get down here without dying. Alright, we must carry on, my wayward son. Okay, poetry reading it is. Wow. Here we go. We shall be reading an excerpt from Keats, if you don't mind. Have I read The Three Hermits? I don't think so. The Three Hermits by W.B. No, not W. Yeah. Wait, this is Yeats. W.B. Yeats. Well, I got it. I picked up the first poetry book that I found and I thought it was Keats, but no, it's Yeats. Yeats and Keats. Only one letter off. Alright. It is your understanding that the 4 major bosses created the world, so they are the gods. That is not the case, Gimp Ninja Gaming. They came out of the darkness and found the souls of lords and became the gods. But there are many gods, and none of them have the power to create. So, they were basically just the same as people, but they found the power of dead, godlike beings from ancient times, which existed in the fire at the time of the Ancients, which is the age of the ancient dragons. And nothing else existed aside from the ancient dragons, the arch trees, and the fog, and the crags. And that is not the beginning of the world, but that is the closest we get to a creation myth, is that before anything else existed, there were arch trees, grey crags, and ancient dragons. So we don't actually get any information as to the creation of the world in Dark Souls, and I've definitely researched this heavily. The 4 gods are simply human beings that utilized the souls, the power of the souls. Alrighty then, The Three Hermits by W.B. Yeats. 3 old hermits took the air by a cold and desolate sea. First was muttering a prayer, second rummaged for a flea. On a windy stone, the third, giddy with his 100th year, sang unnoticed like a bird. Quote, "Though the door of death is near, and what waits behind the door, 3 times in a single day, I, though upright on the shore, fall asleep when I should pray." So the first, but now the second. Quote, "We're but given what we have earned. When all thoughts and deeds are reckoned, it is plain to be discerned that the shades of holy men, who have failed, being weak of will, pass the door of birth again, and are plagued by crowds until they've the passion to escape." Moaned the other, quote, "They are thrown into some most fearful shape." But the second mocked his moan, quote, "They are not changed to anything, having loved God once, but maybe to a poet or a king, or a witty, lovely lady." While he rummaged rags and hair, caught and cracked his flea, the third, giddy with his 100th year, sang unnoticed like a bird. That was The Three Hermits by W.B. Yeats. That was for you, Hippie Mike. That was for you. Huzzah! Back to the game! Yep! That changes things. Thanks for clearing up your misunderstanding. Oh, no worries. I'm glad to impart my Dark Souls knowledge. I will say I probably know more about the lore of Dark Souls 1 than any of the other games. So, maybe Bloodborne is next. Oh, ad. Oh, very well. Oh! I'm glad I got through the poetry reading before the ad struck. The ads strike again! I'll break these pots until the ad is over. That's a fun thing to do in any Souls game. People always ask, is there a reason to break things? Are there items inside? And the answer is always, who cares? It's just fun to break the pots. And yes, every once in a while, but very rarely, there is an item inside a pot. I think the fact that there are pot boys and pot friends and Alexander the Warrior Jars and Warrior Jars throughout Elden Ring is a cheeky little reference to the fact that the community loves breaking the pots in these games. It's great. Out we go! Used the big pilgrim's key. Also, I should be reading the inventory that I have. There's always stuff to be found. Estus flask. The undead treasure, these dull green flasks. Fill with Estus at bonfire. Fills HP. The Estus flasks are linked to the Firekeepers. The Dark Tales also make reference. An emerald flask from the Keeper's soul. She lives to protect the flame, and dies to protect it further. Whipping Reaper, did you like my anime character I bought my son? I did, that was adorable. I'm not a huge fan of the style of Funko Pop, or whatever it is. But, yeah, Deku, I'm pretty sure he would enjoy that. I'm willing to accept any Funko of any of my favorite characters. It's merch, you know, so... yeah. Welcome back, Gimp Ninja Gaming. We were just reflecting on the items we bought, and broke all of the pots in the previous room until you could return. Welcome back. Alright, black separation crystal. This black crystal, long a symbol of farewell, is granted to banished undead. The crystal sends phantoms back to their homes, or sends you back to yours. Beware of fickle use of this item if you intend to nurture relations. I don't think anyone who has met another person randomly in Souls games has ever made friends with those people. It's such a vague connection that how the heck do you nurture relations with a rando invader or cooperator? You know? Alright, humanity. Arguably one of the most important items for lore's sake in the game. This rare tiny black sprite found on corpses, used to gain 1 humanity and restore a large amount of HP. This black sprite is called humanity, but little is known about its true nature. If the soul is the source of all life, then what distinguishes the humanity we hold within ourselves? Good question. I mean, I don't know. That is such an abstract question. The dark sign. The dark sign signifies an accursed undead. Those branded with it are reborn after death, but will one day lose their mind and go hollow. Death triggers the dark sign, which returns its bearer to the last bonfire rested at, but at the cost of all humanity and souls. Mental Midget, welcome back. Happens more often than you think. How? Do they look up? How do you... I don't even know how multiplayer works in these games. How would you make friends with an invader in a way that you could meet them again? Or get to know them? You've received items from invaders before, so have I. I wouldn't say that's nurturing relations. What are the chances you'll see the same invader or cooperator again? One that's not just trying to kill you. Jovi! Hello, hello, Jovi. Welcome back. Also, there's not much to find, but I always enjoy exploring this first area to get everything that may be here. Also, the background art is fabulous. I do believe it is a combination of things. Pictures of real places. Like down at those trees, you can tell it's just a picture of trees. It's like a ski lodge or something down there. With a trail. Or just a street. Yes, there is a soul to find on the west part of the peninsula. Also, no guidance needed. I appreciate that. Will you play Elden again? Of course I will, Notorious Karen. Nothing could keep me back from it. I'm not sure whether I'll play Elden Ring again after this, or if I'll switch to something entirely different, just for a change of pace. But, depends on how I feel, really. Here, of course, is the nest. I honestly have no idea how people would ever think to come back here to trade with the crow. I didn't. But I suppose, again, we're getting into later questions. I suppose once you find the other crow nest and get taken to another place... did I get the item already? I did, okay. Then you would kind of connect the dots? Off we go. Wearing
Only
rags.
In the ancient legends, it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
Caw-caw! Caw-caw!
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage
One of these days we're going to get a FromSoft
to the
open world
land
game
of the ancient lords.
that allows you to fly. One day. I believe.
Lordran.
Lordran! We're going to Lordran, friends. For a Christmas vacation. Looking very purple today, Shakespeare. Mr. Shake. In Lordran, level up and kindle at bonfires. Very well. Now let's rest here first so that we don't lose our checkpoint. Also, the stats that we need are 15 dexterity to wield the partisan, which is what I am hoping to attain. And 12 vitality. We have that much. Hello, friend. Actually, these pants are horrible looking. Cannot stand them.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here.
Sandwich
You'd
time.
have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happened. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
So many memories. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. But he deserved it. Humanity acquired. Greetings and salutations, Moonshine Operator. Welcome to Charles Chill Channel. Thanks for coming. How do you do? Thanks for your first chat ever. Also, Gimp says, do you know whether people have tried to just do a stay human run in these games? I definitely have done it. It's not easy. It's a very limited resource. At least early game. I can try to do that. Why not? You can infinitely farm it, though. I need to have popped it. But yes, is this game kind of like Skyrim? In the most vague of senses. It is an RPG. You do level up yourself, but the leveling is pretty different. You level up individual stats rather than just overall skills. And it's third person, and it's very much more linear. I mean, it's open world, but it is linear. Like, you have about how many different pathways to take? 1, 2, 3, 4 pathways off of the main hub, which we are at now, that all lead to 3 or 4 pathways each area, which all interconnect with each other. So it's not open world as in and wide open plain with mountains in between that you can get over. It's very much interconnected, narrow pathways. Wide linear, one could say. Listen to your Bible readings while on guard tower duty. Oh, nice, Moonshine Operator. I'm glad that you can. I'm also glad that you have come to see about the afternoon gaming streams. Dark Souls is my favorite game of all time outside of Bloodborne and Elden Ring. But, yeah, glad you could make it. Skyrim and this are obviously both, you know, medieval fantasy settings. That's true. But also Skyrim is much more Norse, whereas this is a bit more... what? Western European? Rather than Northern? Right? Maybe Italian as well? There's a lot of Italian in this, actually. Lots of Romanesque architecture. Yeah, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 have a lot more Roman stuff than Elden Ring, although there is a lot of Celtic as well. Celtic influences. Alright. Let's become human. We need 2 of those, don't we? Or do we? There we go. Reverse the hollowing. So yeah, a humanity playthrough is definitely doable, where every time you die you use a humanity to stay human. If you're online, it's nearly impossible because, I mean, you can kill invaders to get more humanity, but if you lose, you just lose your humanity and it's harder for you to find more. Because you're constantly getting invaded and being killed. If you are human, you are open to invasion. At least once. But I play offline! Aha! Also, hello, Crow. Thanks for being here. I still have no idea about the crows. Why are they the ones that... Well, there is something of a of a theory that the crows are somewhat like, in one way, to the Norse gods Odin's crow spies, I guess. There is a little bit of Norse mythology in here. Gwyn is both Odin and... Oh my gosh, I do no damage to these things. But I can incapacitate them. Or just die. That's more likely. What you think would be a stay human run is you cannot leave the bonfire without being human. I know that's difficult considering you may not have humanity, but that would be the stipulation. I see. Yes, and if you find yourself without humanity, you have to go and get some before moving on. We can do that. Honestly, if you know what you're doing, it's not that difficult. I probably shouldn't have done this, but here we are. Large soul of a lost undead. There it is, the winged spear. Let's get out of here. Also, I'm very used to mid-rolling. There is a much faster roll available if you take off most of your armor, but I like armor too much. I usually do night runs. We just have very heavy armor. Could try to do that here as well. No reason not to, really. Alright, partisan time. The main weapon of the playthrough. And it's heavier. Of course it is. I should have, well, I don't know. I was thinking maybe I should have taken the Tiny Beings ring. That would give you more health. Let's go meet the Firekeeper. No response. She cannot speak. We reinforce Estus flasks here. And I think I'll go ahead... Oh. If I want to stay human, I can't really do this unless I try to actually remain alive. We'll do it. It's a challenge. I'm going to go and get a Firekeeper Soul, which is what you use to upgrade your Estus Flask, so that it does more healing for you. Morts of Endure, greetings and salutations, my dear Maud. Hello! Huzzah! Thanks for being here. War. War never changes. Dark Souls. Dark Souls never changes. That much is true. I still can't believe that they are using the exact same engine and assets from Demon Souls in Elden Ring. That's some dedication to the engine. And I can't believe it. It's craziness. Absolutely crazy. It's amazing, rather. They were able to keep up the quality to a degree that people would accept. And you know me, graphics is nothing, art is everything. Hello, Blacksmith Rickert, which is a reference to the character in Berserk.
Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth... Well, I shouldn't pry.
Yes, you shouldn't.
I'm Rickett of Vinheim. I was once an established smith. Look at me now. Can you believe it? What is it? Have you... Oh no. Don't worry. I've no intention of escape. It's safe here. Can't bear the thought of going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, I've not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what made me the best in Vinheim.
We can reinforce things here at this blacksmith. He's the first one you can find. You can repair your equipment, which is something I hate that exists in this game, is durability. It doesn't matter too much, though. Thank God. But you do have to remember to repair your items, or they will break. And they will be useless until you fix them. Bethesda keeps using the same engine for their games, Elder Scrolls and Fallout. True. True. I would say with varying degrees of success, although Demon Souls came out in 2009. And they've come out with 5 games since then in the same thing, same engine. Todd has made Wonderful World out of duct tape and matchsticks. True, true. The amazing thing is at least for Souls, is FromSoft, is the quality
Come back soon.
control is
Sniff
so
it,
high.
Don't let me wither away out of idleness.
Like, generally there are one or two issues with any Souls game. Like, specifically frame pacing. That is something that has marred every Souls game since Demon Souls. Elden Ring included. Not Sekiro. I think they fixed Sekiro and Dark Souls 3 to a degree. But outside of that, there might be a glitch that, I don't know, you fall out of... That doesn't really happen. There are very few glitches in Souls games. Whereas with any Bethesda game, the list is endless. Of course, the size of their games up until Elden Ring has been far more ambitious. And the worlds of Souls have always been very well controlled. Whereas Bethesda games have always been good at creating massive sandboxes. And Souls games really aren't that. What do you think, friends? I've heard debates saying that... Do I have a thing yet? Nope. Okay. Excuse me. Ouch. Pardon me. It's gonna be really difficult to get back through this. The only way to interact with ghosts in this game is to be cursed. You can give yourself a harmless, transient curse if you break open that pot and give yourself that item. And use it! Use it! Alright. Ghost killing time. We basically have to kill these two, or else... Oh my gosh. We do no damage. Oh no! Well, two-handed is better. Or else we will be haunted. Get it? Haunted by them while we try to get the Firekeeper's soul. Okay, alright. That's good. Also, 200 souls is pretty good this early on. OP there! Whoop! Okay, let's see. Oh boy. Need to unbutton my coat for this. We're Indiana Jonesing it here. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Yeah, if I were just trying to get the soul and leave, this would be easy. I'm also trying to stay alive and leave. There's an item over there. Is that an item? It's an item. Do I have a homeward bone? I do not. Friend. Fantastic. That's an item that I can't get to yet. Hi girls, how's it going? Let's hope that's enough to keep them off my back for the time it takes for me to get this thing. Firekeeper soul and back. Easy. No sweat. Loot! Loot! We will get all the loot, eventually. I need to get it. Get it good. We will come back, I say. We will come back for that other loot that we saw. Oh, you get a transient curse there as well. Whoops. Forgot about that. Well, I'm proud of myself. The ghosts remain down here. The idea of a barrier of water is one that's very early on displayed here in Dark Souls and furthered in Bloodborne. You crazy brute. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. No, I already got that. Alright. We can return, I suppose. I always like to do that before beginning the game proper. That way we start with higher Estus and a few more souls than usual. Yes. 0 deaths. 0 deaths. My character looks... He actually looks a bit like a couple of people that I've known in the past. He looks a little bit like Daniel if he was let himself go. Unrelated show, Daniel. I love that shock of red hair. This game actually has good color, you know? I love it. The green, the blues, the bright sky. It's nice. Not until Elden Ring did we have a game this colorful. Okay, Sekiro. Yeah, we're talking about the Soul series. We do not have a colorful game until Elden Ring. I should get more endurance. Alright, off we go! Also, is this? No. Confound it! Still no. And no! My goodness! Well, this is me for now. Fast rolls for the win. Hello, Petrus of Thuriland.
Hello there. I
Stab
believe you are not
to
acquainted.
death.
I am Petrus of Thuriland. Have
Whoops.
you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Yes, I'll try not to skewer you.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance. But I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Copper coin. Useless.
Oh,
But thank you.
You again? Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Of course.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
The slow talking used to drive you nuts talking to him. I mean, that's basically every NPC in this game. There's always a long pause after every sentence as well. I have become holy. Something actually happened there, though, which is interesting.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Shrug. Shows you how much of a charlatan this guy is. That he's selling you a cloth talisman for 1,000 souls. Something you can get for yourself for free.
My companions are Milady and her young knights. We are her defenses, to keep her from harm.
What?
An undead mission? Regrettably, I cannot share that with you. But you are my pupil. Perhaps if you show your faith.
Show your dedication. I did not remember this.
I'm afraid that may be difficult, for our missions are sacred. I'm afraid that may be difficult. Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
What? Soul of a lost undead. That's not enough. One more. $894.
Oh, I'm afraid that may...
God dang it! There was a one-time thing! No! I've never done that before.
Come again.
Oh well. I'm not a cleric this run, so I don't think it matters. Soul of a lost undead. I missed everything you said until now. Definitely make for a good Ford commercial spokesperson. Wow. Wow. Alright, here we are. Homeward Bones, that's where we get them. I should have done that first, then we wouldn't have had that crazy runaround, but then we wouldn't have gotten away so easily and so legendarily. Forward football and about 2 other things. So yeah, we get a Morning Star out of that. It's a pretty nice early game weapon. Also the S-Stock from down below. I don't think I've done an S-Stock run of this game. I've done a Rapier run, and that was rough. But yeah, we just got a talisman for free. Medium for casting Miracles of the Gods. Standard talisman issued to common believers. Equip talisman to cast miracles. Attune miracles from a scroll to bonfire. Most miracles have limited number of uses. S-Stock is a rapier, right? If you think of a rapier as a type of weapon, it's a thrusting sword. Rapier is technically the smaller version that's more fancy looking. It does, I think, like 65 or 70 damage base, and has worse scaling. And that was hell. It was okay. It was better than Dark Souls 3 Rapier run. That was truly the worst. That was the hardest challenge run I've ever done, was Rapier only in Dark Souls 3. That game scales ridiculously with damage, and does not give you as many runes as the other games. I feel like this game has a great balance of soul acquisition and difficulty. It doesn't overpower you, but it definitely gives you enough to keep up. Obviously, if you grind just a little bit in this game, you can get pretty overpowered. Unfortunately, the skeletons do not take as much damage from spears as they do from swords or hammer weapons. So we're going to say them away and get going on our undead mission. I think I want to upgrade more, just so that I can wield my pants without being over-encumbered. Wield the pants! Can't spears do strike damage with roll attack? I believe it's slash damage. Yeah. If there is such a distinction. Yeah, strike slash. 53 strike, though. That's defense. I'm not looking at the weapon. Let's look at the weapon. Does it say? It doesn't. Just physical. Thrust type. I didn't read this. Winged Spear. Winged Spear is definitely the most powerful spear you can get early game. Long-hilted spear with a barbed point. Long reach and can be used with shield up. Effective against hard exteriors and hits for high damage at the right moment of an enemy's swing. Counter damage. This is the first time they actually referenced that in this game. But the hit radius is small and it is easily blocked by shields. Not that easily. Alright. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Probably should have used all of those on endurance. It's fine. We're going to be slow rolling anyway. Let's just put it all on. Forget about it. Forget about it! At least we won't be super over-encumbered. Okay, off we go. I find it interesting that most people don't know... Oh, not again. How long was that? That was not long, was it? Ugh. I have no idea why that happens, but it does seem to happen consistently, doesn't it? Only with this game, though, which is strange. Well, it's back for now. It took a while. But if that happens during a boss fight, I would not be happy. The game still runs, so I'd be fine, but you guys would not be able to see it. Next, it'll be the Red Ring of Death. Thankfully, I don't think the PS5 has that. There are no rings to be had outside of the Elden Ring. But anyway, like I was saying, this is the path to the rest of the game, at least to start with. And I feel like most people get lost before they even find it. I don't know. That was not my experience. Oh, nice dodge. Oops. Nice parry. I'm back! Welcome back, Notorious Karan. Me too. Need to keep my parry game up so that by the end I can be a parry god. Soul of a lost undead. Nah! We're getting dangerous. I love the look of this game. Sure, it's very archaic looking by today's standards. But it's so pretty. This area, while it is very fantasy, super vertical, it looks almost commonplace. Like it's kind of bright and happy, despite... Whew! Well, there's the first death. I was trying to hold down the dodge button to run, and I just tapped it.
Let's go, amigo. Let's go.
Okay, let's become human again. Parry hotter. Get your parry up high enough, you'll be Perry Mason. Yeah, Parry Hotter was a good lad. I remember Parry Hotter. Kindle, no, not Kindle. Reverse hollowing. I'm really not happy that the game's, well, the capture card has crashed multiple times. There must be something about this game that the capture card does not like. I'll have to look it up afterward. Probably. Come on. You can also get humanity by grinding human foes, like this. If you've killed enough hollows of a humanoid shape, you will get what's called soft humanity. Ow, my head! First death was to gravity. Ah! Of course. Ah! That guy was flying right from the get-go. That guy had no chill. Another soul of a lost undead. Yeah, did anyone else in the chat who's played this game gotten lost in the first area by not finding this pathway? I would love to know how common or uncommon that is. Because I've definitely talked to at least 3 people that complained of not being able to find the way to the Undead Burg and just thought that the way was through the skeleton place. You did, Amadeo, okay. So that's one in the chat. Anyone else? Headed toward the catacombs the first time. Yep. That does seem like the common... I don't know if it's a mistake. You can go wherever you want at the beginning, but if you don't know which way is easier, you're picking the harder road. Died quickly, yes. As did we all when we first began. No one one-shots a Souls game their first playthrough. Staying alive is not the point. Neither is staying dead. Staying human is the way. This guy is after me giblets. He's after me Lucky Charms. Drop it. Get down from there. Love that sound. That drum hit. Where did you come from? Oh, he leap. He leap, he jump, he skip. Leaping, jumping, and praising God. Soul of the Lost Undead. Lots of those around here. So yes, if you lost your way at the beginning of this game, you apparently are in good company. You are not alone. You found the Let Me Solo Her story to be rather interesting. Oh yes, Amadeo. Oh yes. Had to step away for a minute. How is your humanity run going so far? We already lost our humanity once, dying to gravity, but we still have it. Our humanity is intact. We have 3 more, I think. But welcome back, Game Ninja Gaming. We've gotten to the Undead Burg proper. There's more humanity. Just a simple pickup. Something died. I wonder who. Oops. Barrels. Looks like a barrel. Item. I love the moss on the walls. Moss is pretty. The white moss I can do without. The green stuff is best. The white stuff is mold. The green stuff is moss. One is better than the other. Arrow, dagon. A dwagon. Oh no. Hidden! Ah! I know the Gwyn timing. I love that wind up. Still got hit. Run! Give me the shield. This is one of my favorite looking shields in the game. Black with a white dragon. And it's so shiny in the remaster. Like, it is unnecessarily shiny. It's so pretty. It's definitely less defense, but it's fine. Oh, not dead yet. Too bad it's made of wood, I know, right? Too bad it's made of wood. 93 physical defense, though. It's only 7 less. You are not blocking 7% of the damage you take physically. And it has high lightning resistance, which is good for later on. Its stability is lower, though. Stability is a big deal in this game. If you can't take the hit with a shield that has high physical resistance, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't even matter. Oh, I need to kindle this. More humanity! Being very liberal with the humanity this playthrough. Just for the sake of proving a point, and a full humanity playthrough is possible. There's definitely going to be a point at which I lose all of it. And that's going to be sad. Ah! 0 hits. Ouch. Come off it. Okay, let's level up. You can level up your weapons and armor in this, which makes me incredibly happy. Dexterity up. So even a bad shield like this can be passable. What? You're not dead. I do dislike the fact that if you hide behind your shield and attack, it decreases your damage by like half. It sucks. Can only attack from behind your shield with an R1, which is funny. It's like coming from an idea that you can't do powerful swings unless you have a huge lead up. Get deaded. Those guys don't have very high stability on their shields. Wow. Made him take a seat? Yeah, I've yet to beat this game, but I've tried a humanity run, and I've been talked out of it. Oh, really? I mean, it is hard, for sure. It's a challenge. It's not easy.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Mm-hmm. 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 Is that necessary? I don't remember. Yes, here is the rapier, 73. Sees scaling. It's honestly not that much worse than the S-Stock, though it is worse. Scimitar does not cause bleed, for some reason, in this game. Reinforced club does, which is also odd for me. I'm tempted to buy the buckler. Let's go ahead and do it. Apparently the best parry shield. I do have Master Key, so I don't think we need to buy the Residence Key.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah. If you don't talk to him, or no, if you talk to him but don't buy anything from him, he tells you to go fall off a cliff. He's always very savage if you don't buy much. Very kind if you do, however. Aha! That merchant has lost his noodle! He kind of has. He hasn't lost it completely. Not completely. He's actually quite the katana swordsman. There has to be a better way of saying that. Not a samurai, but a katana wielder. Also, here's another unnecessary item. But an item, nevertheless.
Let's go, amigo. Let's go.
Scared Kid 93. Welcome back to Charles Chill Channel. Light crossbow and bolts acquired. Yeah! The plunge attacks in this game are so satisfying. Oh, you're alive. Marvelous Monday to you, Scared Kid. Happy Christmas week. That goes for all in the chat as well. I should not turn my back to enemies I know are there. They don't have plunge attacks in Elden Ring, which is disappointing. I mean, they do, it's just... you don't have the animation for it. Like, you can plunge attack at any time by jump attacking, right? The fact that you cannot easily jump in this game is what makes the plunge attacks so iconic, memorable. They stand out. Because this attack is definitely not the same as when you do a drop attack. But yeah, if you do just walk off of a ledge in Elden Ring, you will do the same animation as the plunge attack. Yes, very rewarding. It is interesting that they took away both plunge attack animations as well as tail cuts in Elden Ring. Seems kind of backwards. Dark Souls 1 has tail cuts and plunge attacks. And the most modern one does not have either. Interesting. Ouch. Hit me! I want more oh, come off it. An undead favorite, indeed. Hollow soldier armor acquired! That stuff has better poise, although it is heavier. Is it worth it? Probably not. Also, it doesn't look as put together as this. This is an area, my favorite area to grind early game. You get at least 1,000 souls from running through this area. Which doesn't seem like much. Compared to Elden Ring, where every giant you fight and every Vulgar militiaman gives at least 1,000 runes. But in this game, it's a lot, and I prefer that kind of economy. Inflation is definitely a thing that occurred over every additional Souls game. You can't level up as easily as Dark Souls 1 in Dark Souls 2 or 3. Elden Ring is different because of how large it is and how many grinding areas they give you. They give you a lot. A lot of enemies, a lot of grinding areas. Oh. Yeah, well, okay. Should I... Is there... Did they drop down somewhere I could get their bodies? No. Drat! Those guys drop fire bombs, which are very nice. Hey, Master Key works. Storm Hill is a pretty good grinding area in Elden Ring. It sure is. Those giants... While they are somewhat easier to kill than other characters, it does take some doing. But you can get 1,000 runes in, like, under a minute. Very nice, very nice. I feel like there's a good grinding area in every map of Elden Ring. It's very accommodating, especially from new players. How so, Amadeo? Exactly. Because in my playthroughs, I find it just as difficult and just as harsh and, what's the word? Lacking in teaching, instruction, as all the rest of the Souls games. So I definitely disagree with that. There are so many people who say that, but I always have to ask, what do you mean? And I never really get a clear answer. I would like one, if you know, what does it mean, though? Because the thing is, Dark Souls gives a lot of messages at the beginning. Give you the basics of movement and humanity, death, life, bonfires, checkpoints. Different from like Dark Souls 3, where you don't have to immediately go through the main missions without exploring. So you can per se explore and level up before you even have to fight the first major boss, or if you like a challenge, you can go ahead and fight Margit. Yes, I will say though, Dark Souls 1 has that exact same thing. If you don't want to fight Pinwheel as your first boss, you can go ahead and fight the Gargoyles or Taurus, or Gaping Dragon, or Shelob. No, Shelob. Quelaag. Shelob. Same with Dark Souls 2. If you want an easier time, you can go to the Forest of the Giants. If you want a slightly harder time, but better runes, I mean souls, you can go to the place with the dudes, the knights, the big giant knights. Fight the Dragon Slayer and the Dragon Rider, which are technically easier than, say, well, the Dragon Rider is easier than the Dragon Slayer. But you can also fight the Lost Giant as well if you want. So there are a lot of choices there too. Does that make it accessible? Dark Souls 2? Because I would not say Dark Souls 2 is accessible. Okay, so here's the thing. Does it mean access to areas? Because if that's the case, then yes. Elden Ring has the most areas you can access off the bat out of all the Souls games. But Dark Souls 1 is also extremely accessible, if that's what you're talking about. And Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 3 is the one that really is the most difficult, has the least access to different areas throughout the game. You basically only ever have choices to fight the main boss or a side boss, and that's it. Or just, they're all main bosses mostly. So few secret or side bosses. But yeah, I would also say grinding in every other Souls game is also an accessibility item, which you can say is true of every Souls game. Bloodborne included, Dark Souls 3 included. You can explore around and get items to upgrade yourself, so it's not any less accessible than Elden Ring. I would say it's simply larger, and with that size comes an increased number of small bosses and side content to fight. I wouldn't say that that's accessibility. Because especially if you are a new player, if you don't know how it works, you're not going to go fight those side bosses. In fact, most of the people that I know who are new players don't know what the difference is between a side boss and the main boss, and so just go throwing their heads against Margit. So it isn't really good for new players, as much as it is from people who know the Dark Souls series. Oh, I missed. Yeah, let's just use the tower strats. It's fine. I'm very slow. Gonna do it? Okay, he didn't reach me. Huzzah! Yay. So yeah, the game, I would say Elden Ring is harder at the beginning than Dark Souls is. Because it doesn't tell you where the easier areas are, and it faces you with 3 boss enemies in every direction. That is true, just kind of throws you into the world. Yes. Limgrave is tough as a starting area. Not as tough as Bloodborne, first area. Yeah, it says here, go fight a tree sentinel. I don't know his attacks very well. Hey. 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 I know there's a way to cheese him, where you make him jump off of the bridge. But I've never gotten it to work. I'm gonna get you. Oh. Well, never mind. Yeah! You. One more. Yes! Charles wins again! Yeah! Woo! So yeah, Elden Ring only seems easier in hindsight to those who have already played through it. going back to our previous conversation. Huzzah! Yes, I did not die to the Taurus demon. Thank God. It's kind of a long run back, although I didn't really grind very much in Undead Burg. But that's okay. We have a shortcut back. Also, we can meet best boy of the game, Soler.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow. Far from it. I am Soler of Astora.
Say what?
Parent of the Lord.
I can hardly hear you through that helmet.
Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Look at these horrible leaf textures. Dark Souls Remastered came out in what? 2017? It's clipping in and out. It's horrible. Who thought that was a good idea?
Oh, aha.
Praise the sun!
So I didn't scare you.
Praise the sun!
I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Yes.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows.
Brimming.
Could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Yes.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
White soapstone.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is
like Abraham.
convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact.
Eebie Chibi!
Use this.
Greetings
to
and
summon
salutations.
one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation.
Jolly cooperation.
We are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
He makes jokes. Welcome back, Eebie Chibi. It goes pretty well. We've got stuck in on our Dark Souls Remastered Spear playthrough. Shakespeare is the name of my character. And, yes, it's going along quite well. I've only died once so far, so... yes, all things considered. It is an excellent, marvelous Monday. I hope you're doing well, Eebie Chibi. Eebie Chibi is also a Christian streamer, sister in Christ, and just a swell gal. Hope you check out her streams, give her a follow if you would, and a sub if you have the means. Good start, thank you.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
That sounds like the flame of ambition. I should heal before I go into this crucible. See how much damage the dragon does. Nothing! He does nearly nothing. I find that really funny. Dark Souls 1 is far more forgiving than it seems. Yes, the auto-grinding intensifies. I'm just gonna leave. Let's not engage with the dragon just yet. Alright! Checkpoint acquired. Let's get 14 vitality, 16 endurance. Upgrade that. Dexterity. Dexterita. Boom. Alright. What, you don't want the Dragon Tail Sword? No, I don't. But it is a very good early game weapon. At least if you don't break it immediately, which I think is rather cruel that you can actually break it just by using the special ability it has. It's like, we have this really powerful sword with a really powerful, cool, special dragon attack that, like, shoots up fire from the ground. We have to keep them from using it all the time, so what shall be the resource? How about durability? Oh, that's great. Let's go do that. Like, what? You have to repair the weapon after every time you use it, basically. It is a great weapon, but it is very hampered by its limitation on durability. Use up durability for its special ability. But it does have pretty good base damage, for sure. Dragon Tail Sword is pretty epic looking as well. I need to take a bathroom break, so enjoy the sound effects of the bonfire, and I shall return right after these quick messages. Thanks for watching, friends. I'll be back shortly. Praise the sun! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Charles has returned. Huzzah! Also, thank you for the lurk, Ibby Jibby. Appreciate you coming. Respect my dexterity. Exactly. Exactly, Gimp Ninja Gaming. This is indeed a dexterity playthrough. 100%. Ugh. I'm actually quite surprised we did so well against the Taurus Demon without first upgrading the weapon. We haven't gotten any Titanite shards, though, yet. Oh! Bah! Thus begins the grinding. Apparently, you get more items, more item discovery, the more humanity you have on. So we have the chance to get more items. Also, something that I've realized is that you do more poise damage with R1s than you do R2s. Look at that. Immediate shield break. Going to go back to the bonfire and try again with R2. Woo! Ragdoll physics! Oh, the ragdoll physics in Dark Souls 1 are so janky, and I love it. I would not have it any other way. In fact, I wish they had kept those physics. in Dark Souls 2 and Elden Ring. In Elden Ring there are ragdoll physics, but not like that. Oh, it would have been so glorious. It's such a fun thing. Yay! So long, Bowser! Oh, whoops. Okay, now we're testing out R2s, right? Nothing? Nothing? What's up with that? Nothing? Nothing. Oh. Is that just a fluke? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I love the look of this game, man. What? What? It's so cool. Now that the boss is dead, you don't absorb humanity from basic kills. Yes, you do. Of course you do. It doesn't really matter where you're getting the humanity from. As long as you are killing human enemies, you get soft humanity. In fact, I'm just going to prove that right now by going until we get a soft humanity. Indeed, apparently we already got one. Before the subject came up. But we'll get 2. And then we'll move on. And, you know, if it never happens, then today we'll be all grinding in the Undead Burg. But I know it's not going to be thus. Indeed, just that one run, killing those like 6 or 7 guys. Short sword. That's enough to get you pretty high souls. Also, let's try this quote-unquote grinding method. Gaining the ire of the dragon, causing him to flame the bridge. Hello. Okay, bye-bye. 555 souls. Very good, very good. I can't get those yet. Ah! That was close. A little too close. Kick. Stab. Kick. Stab. Eh. Titanite shot! Woo! That makes me happy. We can actually go right down to Rickert and upgrade our weapon right now if we wanted. And I do want it. See, the thing about Dark Souls 1 is they really went all out on making a very long journey for you to go on. And they don't allow you to teleport until halfway through, and they only allow you to teleport to certain bonfires. So it's really, they really wanted you to walk everywhere, even in the end game. Hollow soldier, waistcloth. Oh yeah. Oh, let's keep getting the humanity first. Must slay more. Oh, hi. Young Sprite! Ooh. Welcome back, Young Sprite. How do you do? Thanks for that dance. That music. That dancey music. That Hina song. Moo! Aha. I can block with my spear. What of it? Is that our favorite Christian Twitch streamer, Charles Q. Marquis? No. I'm sorry. You have the wrong man. There is a Christian streamer named Marquis on Twitch, I think. Maybe not a streamer, but a follower of mine anyway. Marquis-saur! Haven't heard from him in a while. At least a month. Got done with that game in 2 hours. It's so easy. I highly doubt that. Something tells me you didn't do that. Unless you're a speedrunner. Are you a speedrunner? Young Sprite? Do you go to GDQ? You did? Really? Do you jest, Young Sprite? I doubt that highly. Unless you use skips, it is quite impossible to beat this game in 2 hours. Bought hacks that made it easier. Oh, I see. That makes sense. What? I didn't. No! I knew it! So yeah, you need at least 100 human enemies to be slain in order to get the humanity outfit. Can't remember exactly how many. Yeah, endurance is the biggest dump stat, I'm afraid. I would rather be fast rolling than slow rolling. Like those rappers that snitch on themselves in their own song. I don't know any rappers, so I don't get that reference, but yes. Quite unable to control my own tongue, I see. I parried every enemy in the game. No hits. 0 deaths. I used cheats, but I did it. Anything I need to buy from the salesman? Actually, there are things that I need to buy from the salesman, but I think it's 3,000 souls, which is a lot at this point in the game. It's basically a meme at this point, like Ohio. Yeah, I don't even think Ohio is as bad as Detroit, but for some reason, Ohio is just the new state to pick on. With Detroit, I totally get it. That place, for some reason, is the death of all things good. But Ohio? I accept. Ohio is, well, Ohio. Scared Kid, you're also from Ohio? Oh, nice. Ohio's been picked on since the 1970s. Really? Young Sprite lives in Ohio, and we have giant monsters and stuff roaming our streets. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just the Ohio folk keeping the meme alive, bringing it back. Because I never heard anything about Ohio as a meme or as a joke until this year. Just Ohio things. I mean, one could say the same thing about Missouri. I think things are said about Missouri, but not in a joking manner. Like, yep, Missouri is miserable. Hate the weather. Hate the insects. Hate the fact that there are no, like, landmarks to abide by anywhere. It's all just open plain or forests that you can't go into because they're too dangerous, filled with diseases. There are no memes about Missouri out there right now, just Ohio. It is in an Urban Dictionary. Youngstown tune-up was a thing because of the mob. Oh, interesting. I was unaware of Ohio's mob status. That's a problem. Yeah, there's one time you kicked your friend's fish because it beat you in Uno, and friend pulled up with Ohio map and I got sucked in. Oh no. That's how you got to Ohio. And you've not been able to escape, I see, young sprite. I have so many short swords. Should be able to open the gate of Babylon at some point. Oh my gosh. Gates of Babylon! Oh shoot. I'm going to fall. There we go. Yeah, I knew it. There's a bumper sticker that says, "Stuck in Ohio." Yeah. Even when you go outside of Ohio, Ohio comes with you. Take those short swords and graft them together. Maybe I'll do that. Make a grafted blade greatsword. What a great idea. Great idea, as in greatsword? Not even your ashes will leave Ohio. Meh. Alright, any time now. We'll get a soft humanity. Any time now. Yeah. Yeah, I remember coming back to this place after Endgame just to mess around, and I got soft humanity, so... It is a thing. It is a thing that happens. Oh, I have a ring, don't I? Or don't I? I do! And a ring of sacrifice. Might as well pop that baby on, just in case we lose our runes. 2 ring slots. Yeah, I love the Undead Burg. This is definitely my favorite place in the game. Oh, hi, why are you alive? You should be dead! What is that symbol? What is that symbol? What is that symbol? Is there a status thing? No? Ohio, why are you alive? What is the symbol? See, that, I wish there was something like that. Like an info area. Oh, I never used the Firekeeper soul. Welcome back, EBGB! How goes it? Still grinding in Undead Burg. Now let's go back and do those things. Upgrade our spear. And use the Firekeeper soul. Thank you. 1 sec, ad. I've been floored. I kick you. Ouch. These guys are all one-shot. How nice. Staboo! Stabaloo. What is that humanity thing? I need to look that up, actually. And also, there's also a chance at rats dropping humanity. Though it is rare. He didn't drop it this time. Drop it, boy! Drop it! Humanity just means that you have a ring of sacrifice on. Oh! I've used the rings of sacrifice so sparingly that I don't even know what that means. Thank you, Game Ninja Gaming. Even I'm learning things about this game. 10 years after its release. Or almost 11 now. 4,000 souls. Lovely. Back from Adland. Welcome back from Adland, EB Chibi. I'm glad that the ads aren't that long. That's kind of nice. Do we have 2 Titanite? We do. Do we need 3? We might. We already have a lot of materials. Use Firekeeper Soul, Estes Flask, Reinforced. I can't believe I forgot to do that. There are 4 ad breaks. That's the most you've seen so far. Wow. In 1 hour? Sheesh! As soon as there is another chance for me to put on that 2-minute ad thing, I'm going to do it. Because if that doesn't stop the ads for at least an hour, I don't know what will. You know, not a fan of Adland. Bad Gremlin here. Blackout Jr. Welcome back to Charles Chill Channel.
You must be the new hunter.
Scared Kid 93, welcome to the Federation. Thank you for that subscription. You now get a spiffing bow tie and less ads. Congratulations. Gotta add more ads. Yeah, running them seems to do good. I think it does. I mean, that's what they say. So, if it doesn't, it's an even bigger problem.
Ah, hello.
That'll also help me to keep myself from not taking breaks. You're in for ad break? What? Okay. You're in. Yeah, running them yourself, that's the way to do it. Can I reinforce? I believe I can. Winged Spear, +1, baby. Ka-chunkles! And 2? Ka-chunkles! Yes! Ah! That is lovely. I am a very happy man. Ah. Can also repair all of our items, because durability sucks. Keep your head on out there. You have returned, Game Ninja Gaming. Welcome back. I'm glad you have survived to tell the tale of your time in Adland. I can't believe. See, this is the deal. If ads were on a universal timer, where everyone got ads at the same time, at least you could plan for that. But ads are timed not just on a universal timer, which is something you as a streamer can control, but also to the timer of whenever a person has entered the chat. So from the time they begin, that timer starts. And then they'll get ads whether or not the streamer puts on the ads. Unless it's enough time to overwrite them and they... Why is it this way? Why? Okay. More endurance. Until we can fast roll in this armor. This isn't even heavy armor. This is medium to light armor. Sheesh. I'm totally okay with not wearing a helmet and gloves. If you can't fast roll without a helmet and gloves, what are you doing? That's how Amazon makes their money, indeed. 'Tis apparent that Twitch is not run by Christians, although I will say, because I did know that I was quite surprised that they were allowing not only Bible reading streams, but also Christian tag, which is a very Christian thing to do. Very tolerant thing to do. Oh, snap. I tried to do a special ability. I tried to use an Ash of War. Oh no. So I'm very grateful to Twitch for that. Though they may not be run by Christians. And here's the thing, there can be greedy Christians. That's the deal. That is the deal we've been dealt. Far too many greedy Christians, in fact, running churches and things. And ministries. Yeah, the Christian tag is a godsend. Literally and figuratively. Helps out the community so much. I've never gotten so many viewers or followers as when they actually put on the Christian tag on Twitch. But I've never found you guys. I know! Ibby, I know! It's great. So glad that we met each other. Yeah! And likewise, all of our streamer friends that are also in the Christian community. In the gated community. Thought you were alone. Yeah, I think everyone does when they first start Twitch. Non-Christians included. But especially Christians. Firebomb, there we go. Yeah, Christian tag is awesome. The more specific you can get about streams, the better it is, and the easier to find the stream you want. So I'm glad they've done this crazy thing where they just unlocked all of the tags. Literally anything can be a tag now. Seems to work so far. Yes! Yes! Oh! See? Nope, nope, not yet. I was like, out of the corner of my eye, that one looked like a 2. Aww. Glug. Another thing that's cool about this game is it is easier to upgrade items. You don't need as many materials to upgrade them as you do in Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. It is interesting that they did that. I think adding more, like, static tags, like Christian, was a good idea. Totally uncapping it, though, is quite the experimental thing. It is fascinating, and we have not yet seen what the effects of that will bring. Do we need anything else?
Let's go, amigo. Let's go.
Let's go! Shadow Curses! Greetings and salutations, Shadow Curses. Welcome in to Charles Chill Channel and my Dark Souls Remastered playthrough. It has only just begun. Like the new chat shield mode. Yes, that is nice as well. They have done much to add quality to Twitch streams, for sure. And while there are a lot of... Oh, snap. I'm going to die off screen. One moment, please. Oh my gosh. Oh! could this have happened? I don't know why this is happening today. I never have issues with my capture card. Things are still happening, though. Ay vey. Am I still alive? I live! Somehow I killed the enemy without looking. This is good. Good day, sir. Been a while since I've been in. How are things? Things are well, Shadow Curses. I'm glad to have you. Marvelous Monday. We are so close to Christmas. And a good day it is. Great Source Projector. What card do you have? I have the EVGA XR1 Lite, which is a mouthful. EVGA XR1 Lite. And I haven't had any issues streaming Elden Ring from it, outside of the sound desyncing, which I fixed at one point. Don't know that one. Yeah, apparently it's a cheaper, newer choice, which I did get recommended by several people. But this is the first time I've had an issue with it. Seems to be happening every hour and a half, maybe? At most. Half an hour to an hour. We'll see. It's 5:40 p.m. since it last did its thing. Oh wow, one-shotting that guy. Interesting, yes. All throughout today, Dark Souls 1 has not been running well on it. Wonder if it has something to do with frame rate? I have no idea. Rah! It's been your experience that you can get soft humanity as long as the boss of an area is alive, and the bridge is governed by the Bell Gargoyle, so you'll be able to get humanity from there. I have never heard of this thing. Soft humanity. Dark Souls 1. Yeah. Squid Dance? Oh, Amadeo, a couple of minutes ago. I didn't see that until now. My apologies. Well, we gotta do the Squid Dance. Alright. Amadeo has indeed redeemed the Squid Dance. So prepare yourselves for the worst. The Squid Dance is about to begin. Again! Huzzah! Squid Dance has occurred. Back to the game. I don't know where we are, but they are correct about the humanity, unless they changed it with the remaster. Really? Humanity can be earned by playing as a phantom, blah blah blah, killing bosses, black phantoms, large numbers of monsters in one area if the boss is alive. Really? Dying using the bonfire or leaving the area does not reset your monster kill count for that area. Really? I never knew that. I still can't believe it. Because I feel like I farmed humanity here without the boss being alive. So I am quite... Am I in the Twilight Zone? Oh my gosh. That is news to me. Longsword acquired. Longsword number 2. Strange. Strange. I destroyed a barrel in that room by hitting the wall in this. Alright, if we go to... Wait. If we go to the bridge and just grind that, and we actually end up gaining soft humanity, then that is true, and I'm a lawyer. And I will be quite flabbergasted. I love the fact that if you just hit their feet, it kills them as well. What weak ankles you have, sir. Alright, to the bridge then. We'll grind from there. Only. See what happens. Soft humanity is one that's auto-applied to your bar at the top versus the hard ones. Yes. Yeah, trying not to black seat so you'll stop. Yes, please do. I mean, I like to know things that I have not known in the past. But, yes. What was that? Thanks for the jump scare, scared kid. That was not very scary, but I appreciate the 15-bitty booze to play it. Right when the fire happened. Very high, tinny... what do you call that? Hi-hat? Gong sound? I also don't have headphones on, so even if a jump scare does play, probably won't be scared by it. Why did I come over here? I'm not trying to kill the dragon right now. Alright, so that's like, what, 5 guys every time? I wonder how many times I'll have to do this to get soft humanity. Always helps to grind early levels. Quite a lot. That is the one way that I ended up winning against this game, is just learning that you can grind and get better than the bosses you're fighting. I definitely would not have continued if not for that. Alright, we'll get a little vitality for once. Order some Five Guys for bonus XP souls. Royal State! Greetings and salutations, friend! Welcome back to Charles Chill Channel. How do you do? Yeah, I remember back in the 90s, just about every video game had crazy advertisements and like sweepstakes and things, and on every cereal box as well. It's like when Donkey Kong 64 came out. That thing had so many advertisements all over everything. It was insane. Candy, cereal boxes, everything. Television. It was amazing. And it's like Dr. Pepper also was in on it. Donkey Kong 64. There were ads for like, if you buy Dr. Pepper, then you are winning the game before it even comes out, because you have the chance to win a copy of Donkey Kong 64 if you get the right Dr. Pepper code or whatever. Nowadays, it's not really like that. They're just ads. for things, and that's it. Ads aren't very creative. There are very few sweepstakes. You never can really win games anymore. You, Dr. Pepper. You don't like Dr. Pepper, Chibi. It is the drink of geniuses. Or so Steins Gate would have us believe. The drink of the intellectuals. I like Dr. Pepper, but I don't drink it because, holy cow, is it bad for you? Not as bad as a lot of the other sodas, but sodas, in general, not good for you. Alright, well, we're not getting anywhere with humanity one way or another, so I'll just continue to the bridge. Hopefully we'll get some soft humanity that way. I am floored by that soft humanity tidbit. This is why I need the Dark Souls guide. Physical book guide. I guess I'm dumb. Sorry to hear it. Rip Ibby Chibi's brains. Rest in peace. Just got another human. Oh, I did! Just now! I didn't even notice. Amadeo drinks Sprite Zero. I don't think I've ever had that. 0 sugars. Very nice. Just aspartame. That's good. That's all. Dumb ones are the cool ones. No! No! Only... Oh my goodness. The intelligentsia. Intelligentsia for the win! I have no rat in this race, since I don't drink soda. Undead perish! I kind of want that bonfire, but it's not easy to get to since it requires running past the dragon. Oh my gosh! The damage! Oh, the damage! Now you pick your poison, sugar or aspartame. It's not a joke. It's true. It's just true. Heard zero drinks are also pretty bad as they add other exactly, that's the point. Yes, it's true. Just like diet. You know, diet, zero. Like, something that tastes that good cannot be that good for you, no matter what. Emotional damage! Emotional damage! But yeah, that's another humanity to work with. If we die, we can pick those back up and use them to become human. Human again. Becoming human again. That's a Beauty and the Beast 2 reference. It's a terrible movie, but it did have some good music. Or just drink sparkling water, like Tate says. I mean, sparkling water is not bad for you. At least. Why does it have to be sparkling? I feel like the main draw of sodas in any tasty sweet drink is that it's sweet. It has sugar in it. If you just take the sugar out and leave the carbonation, it's just like, why am I drinking this? At least that's my experience. It's not even that it tastes good, it's just fizzy. Which was never the main reason I ever drunk sweet sodas, colas, pops. Cannot drink soda or pop because I don't have my gallbladder. Oh, that's a good reason not to. Very good reason indeed. Perhaps if none of us... Oh gosh, he's... Oh, he's leaping! Ah! Okay. I was unaware he could come that far. Backstab? Oh no. Backstab? Backstab, there we go. Ugh. The pig stab occurs in this... Oh my gosh. Run! Occurs in this game and Bloodborne. As far as I know, that's the only pig backstabbing that exists. I'm gonna get you again. No! Backstab! Yeah. Sorry. That was a booty, not a back. True. Good point. Hippy chippy. Porcine proctology. That's a good way to say it. The intelligentsia wins again. You can throw an alluring skull into this fire. Into this pyre. But it's just a one guy, actually, looking at it now. Why is he so on fire? Probably embered. I have no idea. Burning hot. No. Whoops. No. Hehe, that's always fun. Every time. Hello. That was a wide, wild swing. Not me thinking that was a torch. It's a person! In this, whenever I see a dead body in this world, I'm always like, how? Because everyone gets resurrected by the bonfires. Maybe that's why the bonfires need to be rekindled, is because people have actually started to die. Mystery key acquired. Still haven't finished Elden Ring, though. I'm so lost. I'm sorry, Royal State. I mean, Elden Ring is massive, so kind of rushed at the beginning because I couldn't stop myself from watching streams before I got to play it. Really? That caused you to rush it? For me, that watching other people stream it generally made me want to explore more than they did, if that makes sense. Like, they probably missed something there. I'm gonna go to where they were and look for something that they might have missed. That's me. So, I was quite well rewarded for that. Also, it's interesting to me just how often the camera changes perspective in this game. There are certain areas where it just zooms out all the way, and then there are rooms like this where it's just like, this is extremely personal. Yeah, except that guy, Ibichibi, exactly. See a dead body equals loot it! Exactly. That is your first thought. That is also a rewarding move, Morticus. Found out you can get summons for the Ever Jail in Elden Ring yesterday. Oh, really? Yes, you can get Blythe for the it's a guy with a cool name. Derry Will. The Derry Will fight. Gotcha! Yeah. Is he dead? No! Confound it all! Alright. He's dead now. Knight Shield acquired. The Knight Shield is so stinking heavy. I suppose the only reason to use it is because of the higher stability. I mean, the heckin' Hollow Soldier shield is lighter and has the same stability, so what in blazes? Also, the Hollow Soldier's shield has higher fire resistance, so what is the good? What is the good of the Knight Shield? I ask you that. It's pretty, but what is the point? I guess it has the highest attack, but who uses shields to attack? It is so pretty, though. That's the main reason to use it. I don't think I've ever even looked at it. Fashion Soul... Oh, sorry. I forgot to do the ad thing. My goodness. My apologies. I can't even... Okay. It's a dragon with a sword in its mouth, with the tail coiled about the sword. feel like you missed plenty of places. Now you can't really beat the oh, yeah, still adds. I will answer that when Royal State has returned. Oh, just die. Okay, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Yeah, that is a nice shield. Nice looking shield, mate. This is even heavier, and it looks horrible. But looks can be deceiving. Yeah, it just looks better. This looks better. You can still parry with it. We must be careful. We must be cautious. Let's go kill this guy first. No! Aha, there we go. Not dead yet. Oh, he is dead yet. He is yet dead. Yay. This game is so satisfying. Ah! In spite of the conveniences and the improvements, Dark Souls 2, 3, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, there's still just something so special about Dark Souls that sets it apart from the rest, which makes sense. Like, I've heard many people say, oh, Elden Ring is so good, how are you going to go back to Dark Souls ever again? You can't. I can't. It's just so much better. But it's like, just because Mario Odyssey is good, doesn't mean you're not going to go back and play the original Mario, does it? Like, they're such different games, made for different reasons, with different technology, with different movesets and gameplay, that you're not going to appreciate what the one has that the other doesn't, even though it's older. Anyway, Royal State said, I feel like I missed plenty of places, and now I can't really beat the boss, the big tree palace, just before you come to the snow area. Big tree palace, just before you come to the snow area. Yes, you can upgrade your armor in Dark Souls 1, you can upgrade weapons. That is something that I think is a quality of life, the thing that they took out of subsequent Souls games. I agree, Ninja Gaming. I agree to a high level of agreeability. They ought not, ever, to have done that. That was a bad call. In Dark Souls 3, that was the first, well, Bloodborne was the first one to not have upgrading armor, and it kind of made sense just because it's not really armor, it's just trench coats and things. But when it didn't come back for Dark Souls 3, I was so disappointed. And then it didn't come back for Elden Ring, and I was like, oh man. I mean, it works out in the same way that Bloodborne works out, because it's still a fun game and you can level up and such, but that is definitely a quality of life issue. Yeah, for Bloodborne it was fine because you're not really expected to be like a crazy tank. I mean, I can be, because I always leveled up Vigor to like 40. And then you can take some damage and then get it all back. But Elden Ring, Dark Souls, they don't really have ways to get health back. So you have to depend more on either straight damage or physical defense. So it would have been nice to keep that.
I'm Andre up if it requires.
Hi, Andre! You have to head out. Hope you have a great rest of your stream, Ebi Chibi. Thanks for watching. God bless. Fare thee well. And remember, good Lord loves you. And so do I. Goodbye, Ebi Chibi. Once again, I must send a shout out Ebi Chibi's way. Boop. Yeah. Yes, taking your time in Elden Ring is imperative. Although I will say, Royal State, even if you haven't taken your time up until the point where you are in Elden Ring, it's always worthwhile to go back in that same playthrough. Because like, I don't think it's going to be... I don't see any big reason to just start from scratch again. Like, any issues that you've, like, created, any problems you have with your current character, you can change them via, larval tiers, if you don't like the way you've leveled yourself. And those same things, like you've unlocked way more sites of grace, you can always go teleport back to them. And that's what I would recommend, in fact, over starting over, because then you might just do a similar thing in a different place with that character. But in your first playthrough, it's best to just go and try and find everything, at least most things, most big things, and then you can see where you're at once you get up to that later spot. And level up and get better throughout that first playthrough. Starting over doesn't really help anything, in my opinion. A lot of people do that. It's like, oh, I don't know about this playthrough, let's just start over. Oh, I don't know about this, let's just start over. I don't know about this, start over. It's like, you're not even playing the game! Keeping yourself from so much. I'm going to purchase the repair box. And the armor smith box. Yes.
Most weapons and armor are mighty sturdy indeed.
Haven't played for weeks, so now might be better to act like you never did. Ah.
If you noticed durability running low,
maybe. I mean, you can go, again, you can go back to the first step
or do it on your own with a
in Elden Ring and play through the training area again.
Weapons. They never betray you, so pay them a little respect, eh? Don't get yourself...
But maybe it would be.
Neither of us want to see
If you've forgotten how to play and all the things you can do, you could do that. Or, you know, once you've gone back and used another character for the training area, you could hop back onto that other account and finish that one day. It's up to you, of course. But anything that gets in the way of playing Elden Ring sooner rather than later is something that I would recommend against. Because I just want people to play the game and see what all it has to offer. Because it's so good. So good! The Onion Knight, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say.
A gate.
The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
What a kidder.
Still closed. Still closed.
I love his voice so much. It's so endearing. So look at this game. Look at this. I love the bloom effects. That's something modern games have gotten away from. And I totally get why. It can be quite what's the word? Distracting. But it makes this game look so magical. First, I need to get better again. Yes, you do. Royal State, please take care of yourself. God bless. God heal thee swiftly. Yes, distracting, disorienting, that too. This game doesn't have too much bloom, I would say. I'd say it has just the right amount to make it look a little bit extra, like supernatural, almost. Yes, let's kindle the bonfire. Not worth keeping humanity if you have less Estus than you ought to. Alright, this is the section of the game where it gets a little bit more difficult, doesn't it? Ha 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 ha. Of course, we could go fight There's lots we could do right now. We could go fight the Moonlight Butterfly. Get the Elite Knight armor. That'd be nice to have. Even if we can't really wear it right now. I mean, we can. We can. Alright, time to fight the Black Iron Guardian, or whatever his name is. Prototypical Tree Sentinel. Yeah! Drop something, drop something! Titanite Shard! Yes! What armor are you going to use for your playthrough? Which armor do you want to focus on to upgrade? I'm not exactly sure just yet. I do feel like a spear build requires... well, at least the spear build I'm going for will probably require big heckin' chonkin' shields. So, like, something like a hoplite, or, something like that. Hoplite, or phalanx style. Yes, beat me to it, yes. I mean, we're already, like, Greco-Roman, wearing Greco-Roman looking armor, but it's leather, so once we level up and upgrade, we'll probably get the Black Iron Tarkus set, which is very Romanesque, or something. I can't remember all of the armor sets in this game. In fact, I've memorized the armor sets in Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. Far more than I have Dark Souls 1. Oh, that was delayed. Oh, there are two more. Snap! I tried to counter again. I'm so used to Elden Ring. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that shield would be nice. We could go Baldur set. Although the Baldur set looks quite broken. Ouch. Harry them all! I love that shield, though. They didn't drop anything. They didn't drop anything. Schmeh. Schmeh. That's one of my favorite made-up words. It is the word you say when you do not know what else to say. You can ask it to others in order to get a random response out of them. Schmeh? It elicits a response, even though there are no real words utilized. Isn't that something? Human communication is a vast and varied thing. Ouch. My face. My leg. I don't want to fight those guys anymore. Actually, I do. I need to. I ought to. You meanie. You're a madman. Stop it. Ah. You could not backpedal far enough from me. You cannot escape the jaws of the banks. So what we need to do is go back and kill the Black Knight. Although this is the hardest Black Knight to learn how to fight. Fight the Black Knight. Oh, we got another humanity. That's fast, baby. That is fast. I would like to have seen what the Balder armor looked like before it... He's coming with me. Before it got all shabby. Yeah! So fun. Takes a lot of endurance. Get out of there. Get that shield out of the way. Only 6 Estes to kill a Black Knight. Oh boy. Just in time. Okay. Yeah, it's fascinating to me that the speed of this game is not much slower than Elden Ring. They definitely took the movement speed of Elden Ring, slowed it down a bit, but also increased the attack speed a little bit. Made the animations smoother, obviously, but... Okay. Let's go get that Black Knight sorted. Ugh. It's always a little nerve-wracking to go up against a Black Knight. They can one-shot you. Even at this level, I believe. Hollow Shoulder Shield! Should I use it? Should I use it? Yeah, it is less heavy. It's not as pretty, but it is very good. I think it's less durable. That's probably what it is. Nope, the Knight Shield is less durable. It is the least durable shield I have that's not one of these horrible ones. Made of wood. It is so confusing. This thing is a literal hunk of metal. Oh boy. Should I parry him or just try to backstab fish? Go for the backstab first. Snap! Okay, backstab fishing it is. Good luck, thank you! Alright, come face me on the parapet. Come on. Oh! That is some insane tracking. Don't do it. I love his armor. So pretty. Very nice parapet to have a fight upon. No! Okay. Did we do it? Did we do it? Did we do it? Yes! Ah, we got a Titanite trunk as well. No Black Knight sword, but we got him. Charles wins again. Very nicely done, good sir. Thank you, thank you. I've learned to be exceedingly cautious around those guys. They're no joke. I never opened the gate. Whoops. Everything is... Oh, I did. I'm going insane. I opened the gate! Huzzah! I don't have to go around this time. Alright, time to unlock... The Channeler is attacking. We'll come again. We'll meet him later. Yeah, for now we'll wear this armor until we find better. I don't need to go there yet. Yeah, we could have. You know what, let's do that first. Let's get the key, and then drop down, and then next time... Well, once we have a very highly upgraded weapon, then we'll have to... No, that doesn't work! Ah! Thought you could just run off. That is not the case. Oh well. There's no damage. Not fighting those... Well, we could test it. 25 damage. They are so defensive. Ah! Something I should be more of. Oh! Ring revival! Yay! I've not died to an enemy once. I've died twice to... Twice to gravity. But hey, the ring keeps you from losing your humanity. Look at that. More dexterity. For now. I'm just kind of upgrading willy-nilly at this point. Do we have souls to pop? We do. Let's just go back to the Firelink and not try to fight the bones yet. They are definitely mid-game enemies. And you start out real weak, real early. So pretty here. Look at the sun shining through the colonnades. Oh! Look at the undead zombie stabbing me from behind. Beautiful. Also, Baldur Knights. Wonder if I'll one-shot them now that I have higher dexterity. Yes! Okay, good. That guy has a buckler and can very easily parry a fool. Nice, that's one. Also, you cannot parry a jump attack. They don't drop anything. I want what they have. Weren't there like 4 of them last time? Also, yeah, I could play through the Undead Burg for ever and not get tired. The Undead Perish. Okay, Titanite Shard, I'll take it. I was hoping for at least the shield. Baldur's Side Sword is a very nice weapon. Another question I have is, ought I to upgrade a ranged weapon? It'd be very nice to have one. I guess we can focus on fire bombs for the sake of Moonlight Butterfly. Here. Okay, let's roll this time. Roll 'em, Katrinka. There we go. That's the way you do it. Not the stupid way I did it last time. Okay, so do we get that first? Yes. Yes, we do. Undead Asylum F2 Key West. It's so many hidden things that you would never think of on your own in this game. Like curling up into a ball in order to be taken back to the training area to fight a new boss. Use Firekeeper's Soul to reinforce Estus Flask. Yes! Estus Flask reinforced. +2! And we leave. How many of these things do I have? 2. Yeah, that is a very interesting thing, the fact that you can, or need, boss to be alive in order to get humanity out of the enemies before him. I never knew that. Which is very interesting. It's like the boss is the leader of those who are around him. It's a very Elden Ring style thing, like something I would expect to be in Elden Ring, not in Dark Souls 1. Alright, buckos. Show me what you got. Yeah. Give me your weapons. Yes. Is that guy dead? Oh no! Oh my goodness. Oh, whoa. Oh, the Chandler has come to kill me. Oh no. Okay. Hi, Chandler. Get that guy out of the way. Okay, that doesn't do anything. That's kind of nice. Come back. He dropped another Titanite shard. I am blessed. Backstab? No backstab with this guy. He fly! He flew. He flee. Ah, right out of the air. Well, I'm glad he came down. Now I don't need to deal with him. Upstairs where all the undead are, and he won't be able to buff them. He got greedy. I love his armor set. It's so weird and cool. Alright. This is a very interesting playthrough so far. Not exactly as I had imagined it. The enemy AI is so dependent upon your positioning that it's basically randomized. I mean, there are randomized pieces to what attacks they do, but a lot of it is just based on your position and attacks. So a lot unexpected can happen. I need to purchase the Armor Smith box and the Weaponsmith box. Did I already? Did I already do that? Whoops. Repair box and Armor Smith box we have, so we need the Weaponsmithing box. Does it take 4,000 to purchase? If so, we'll pop a soul. Pop a soul, pop a soul. It feels good to be back in Dark Souls 1, I tell you.
You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
Can we upgrade the spear? We can. 200 souls required. That is nothing. It's nothing. Yay. +4. Oh, I'm so happy. Purchase the Weaponsmith box. There are many playthroughs that I basically quit just because I forgot to buy those, and I found myself with broken weapons and armor and unable to get out of the area I was in because it required I fight enemies. I wasn't good at running away from enemies at the time. Should I reinforce armor at this point? I don't know. I don't really want to. Well, in future, we can upgrade any weapon or armor at a bonfire that we want to do. Oh, gracious. The Titanite demon is down there. What do you think, chat? Should I go fight the Moonlight Butterfly? Or go attempt the gargoyles? I'm gonna go do the butterfly. I think that would be easier. Can I kill this guy, though? He will not stagger. That's for sure. With a partisan, or a winged spear. We also have the partisan to get in the woods, which has the same base damage as a normal spear. Oh, he did stagger. Hello. Hala! Hallelujah. Oh! That was close. Oh, we can also go get the Grass Crest shield. Okay. 0 hits, 0 deaths. Charles wins again. Huzzah! Demon Titanite acquired. He's not dead. I R2'd, and this tree survived my assault. That's not good. That's no good. Darkroot Garden! Hello. I should probably get the bonfire we have over here before fighting the Black Knight. There are so many. They added reflections in the remaster. Come on. Good, good. It's going well, going well. Large soul of a nameless soldier. Hello, Pappy. Goes pretty well. How are you?
Good. I've got these little top sirloin fillet steaks.
Okay.
Would you like one?
I think I would.
Okay.
That would be nice.
Okay. Good. So, is there anything else you'd like?
Rice would be nice. Any other vegetables we have?
Would you rather broccoli?
Broccoli would be good. We haven't had broccoli in a while. Oh yeah. If not, black-eyed peas would be fine. Black-eyed peas. Also, secret doorway. Ta-da! Very hidden bonfire. I never knew really about that until like the 4th or 5th playthrough. Also, a question is, should we wait until we get 20,000 souls to get the Covenant of Artorias crest? Black-eyed peas. What about white-eyed peas? Don't shoot until you see the whites of their white-eyed peas. I don't know. Would those taste very good? Don't shoot until you see their white-eyed peas. Leveling is far more important at this point. 3 points out of dexterity to +4 weapon? That's high scaling. In my book. He's not dead. This is the easiest these bushmen will ever be. Get I hit him? I did. Literally hiding in the floor. They are very good at ambushing you. I think that indeed is the joke. Ambushmen. Traverse the white light. I hope this works out. It's a pretty tough area, generally. Ooh. Hey there, big guy. I love their armor. It's so cool. Oh. They're not too bad. I just don't have very much endurance. $600 souls. Oh, come off it. What? Oh, okay. You do hit him. It's good. Don't let him ambush you. The Elite Knight set is right there, but I don't think it's the kind that we are going for. Oh no, everyone is awake! Those stored rolls saved me. Sound delicious. Stored rolls. Well, actually, they sound a bit stale, don't they? Okay. $19 with one hand. What? Oh! No! Run away! Oh. Yeah, I should have stood there and shielded, but we got what we came for anyway. To a certain degree. Third death was to enemies. Oh, this is already a kindled, or yeah, it's a kindled bonfire. I did not know that. It's amazing. I'm glad I didn't have to do anything to it myself. Humanity at every bonfire. That's this playthrough. Also, the Bushmen are up now, so this is going to be a bit more difficult. Come into this bottleneck, please. Okay, that's the way to do it. I did get hit, but it was worth it. Retrieval. We also get our humanity back, and I love that. In Elden Ring, we don't get our Great Rune arc back. What gives? I'm in trouble. 100% physical block, baby. Oh! I need more help. These things are very interesting. Two-headed serpents. Partisan acquired. That took a lot of hits. So. Ah, the Partisan is descaling in strength, so a bit more of a quality weapon. And more durability. I see. I see. Ah, the halberd. I love a good halberd. It's a strength weapon. Strength quality. Water sips. Whoa, 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 water sips. That thing is totally immobile. In the original, it was much harder to see these guys. They blended in very well to the trees. Lizard double-headed snake creatures. Also, Elite Knight leggings, yes. And Elite Knight gauntlets? No, Elite Knight helm, yes. And Elite Knight gauntlets, yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, are we much heavier than before? Oh, that's fat rolling. Indeed. How much endurance do you need for this? I think 34 was what was needed. Either way, we can use that. That's good. We look much better now. In my opinion. I don't like the helm or the gloves of the leather armor. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh! Oh, I can't roll, that's right. Take that. 600 for that guy. Stone Greatsword acquired. That is a rare drop. Incredibly rare. Also, since we are human, we'll go ahead and summon Witch Beatrice. It's a very nice staff she has. I summon thee. Beatrice, she has an awesome trench coat she's wearing. It's like she's from another era. Phantom Witch Beatrice summoned. Also, best hat in the game. Outside of Big Hat Logan's. Alright, time to put on those black fire bombs? Throwing knives? I don't know. We'll start with the normal fire bombs, and if we still need them, we'll utilize the bigger ones. I also need magic resistance on my shield, because if we don't have that, it'll go right through. 40? 55. 55. Excuse me? This little cracked round shield has 55 magic resistance. Alright. Whatever you say. I was going to put... Whoa, here she comes. Woohoo! Okay. Oh, she's just using her magic already. Oh, she's gonna kill her herself. I see how it is. I do 16 damage with that. 108 is not bad. Witch Beatrice. Hang in there. She can just carry me this entire... Wow, that's very little damage. That's great. Oh, come off it. I hate that. Oh, Witch Beatrice. You are OP. I just cheated. I mightily admit that must have been cheating. Oh my gosh. Well, that happened. Charles wins again! Yes! Yeah, that is definitely the easiest boss you can fight at this juncture. And something of a secret boss. Many people, including myself, missed that side area. Watchtower basement key and divine ember and homeward bone acquired. Do I even want to use the Homeward Bone, though? It's so pretty in the forest. I mean, out from here, it's kind of hard to see anything from here. Can see the undead bird from here, to a degree. While my flu symptoms are gone, I do believe my sinusitis is still here. In full strength. Unfortunately. Speaking of unfortunate. Alright. My capture card keeps freezing. I'm just going to look this up right now. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Sometimes it works for an hour or so. I'm looking on Reddit. Then suddenly freezes for 2 or more times within 15 minutes, and then just works again for another hour. Yeah, it was after the updates this happened. So that is probably what's going on. Remove and reinstall drivers. How do you do that? Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I don't like that. Ah. Okay. I really do not know what to do about it. Deactivate. I guess. Reactivate? That does not work. So there's something else going on. You know what, friends? I'm going to end stream and then reset stream, and hopefully that will do something. Yeah, the actual capture card is getting power. I see that. Alright, we'll be back in just a moment, friends. I'm going to reset the stream. Say hello to Sonia May while you can. We'll be right back after this, just to see if resetting the stream will re-enable the capture card. Alright? Alright. We'll be right back after these quick messages. Thanks for watching. Stick around for more